Hey everyone, Jeff here to talk a bit about some Star Wars items for Disney's Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland and Disney World Resort. So as far as Galaxy's Edge goes, let's just say that there's the good, the bad, and then there's the details. Say what you will about Galaxy's Edge, you can't deny that the details really sell the place. This attention to world building has been infused into every part of the environment, and it really is an amazing thing to see. Can you go there just to see the Millennium Falcon, yell at Chewie, and see stormtroopers harassing the crowd? Yes. Can you go there to get captured by the First Order, build your own lightsaber, or eat at Oga's Cantina? Sure, why wouldn't you? But between all of that, take the time to stop and enjoy the details. Sit down and notice things like the droid tracks in the mud on the ground, the Doppler effect of the TIE fighters flying overhead, or the gaffy sticks hanging on the wall in Docking Bay 7. Even all the way down to the Arabesh script built into the credit card reader screens and designed into the labeling on the trash cans. It really is all part of the full immersion that is half the fun and something that Disney actually does pretty well. I've been to Galaxy's Edge at both Disney World and Disneyland, and one of my favorite things to do there is to just slowly walk around or sit on an outside bench and soak it all in. While doing that, one of my other favorite items, which also happens to be one of my favorite souvenirs, is the Mouse Droid Nacho chip holder and the 3 thermal detonator soda bottles. That's right, you can choose a Coke, Diet Coke, or Sprite bottle in the shape of a thermal detonator and a mouse droid with a shoulder strap that you eat chips out of. Well, because you got to be able to walk around, drink out of an explosive device, and eat corn chips out of the innards of a droid, all while waiting in line for 2 hours for Rise of the Resistance. But you can see that these bottles are pretty cool, and the mouse droid is scaled to the actual size as the one in the movies. The bottles themselves are so much fun that when they were released, the TSA wouldn't let them be brought through security in your bag because, quote, replica and inert explosives are not permitted in either carry-on or checked bags. Of course, that was soon figured out. I actually think that took like a year to figure out for them to get an okay to do that, for people to bring those home. And I had no problem getting mine home. It's funny, though, even my newly minted lightsaber didn't cause that kind of issue, and that thing was a pain to get through. But at the end of the day, I walked out of Galaxy's Edge with a mouse droid slung over my shoulder, my newly built lightsaber in its holder on the other shoulder, and these 3 empty thermal detonators in my backpack. And the rest of the day was a study in trying not to hit, trip, or hurt nearby people when I turned around. I also spent too much time trying to figure out how to position everything on the next ride so that my prizes didn't fall out and maim a child behind, below, or around me. So if you're ever at Galaxy's Edge, take a few moments, take a deep breath, ignore the crowds, and take some time to appreciate all the little details around you. And soak them in while sipping out of one of these thermal detonators and eating chips out of a droid. You can't go wrong with that. Sit there and know that Disney has done at least one thing right. That's it, everyone. Thanks for watching.